Hey, everybody. Welcome to the comic book cool down. I say that so that all the downers will know how cool they are for listening. What's up, you cool downers? Hey, Pippi. And hello, Keith. And hey, Dylan.
The chickens, I told them good night and that y'all said hi, and
Hey,
they said bark, bark, bark.
Tough week, yeah, man. I do have a little bit of good news that we have. I have an art dealer, Kinetic Collectibles, that's going to be helping me sell original art on the website at mrcrook.com. Um, we've been actually working with them for the past month or so to sell art, but
the announcement was
the
finally made.
official announcement was finally made today, so that's exciting. The Harrow County pages that are up are going to come down on
The 4th.
July 4th, and new art will go up on July 5th. So if you're interested, sign up for my newsletter.
And which you can also do on that website,
which you can also do.
mrcrook.com.
Yep. And yeah, and you'll get a heads up. Usually what we do is if you're subscribed to the newsletter, you get access, like a password access to the art, to the store the day before it goes public to everybody. So that's what we're doing.
What's good with you this week, everybody? Oh, I've got good news. I've been got back to the inventory and did a ton of inventory this week. And Tyler, I have inventoried 3,070 pages that Tyler has been working on since 2011.
2011 was when the first book came out.
So you started working on it 2009. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so many. So unfortunately for everyone, what we have on the docket for today is my current obsession, which is 80s rally cars. YouTube served me up a video, a documentary about Michelle Mouton, who was in the
she was a badass is what she was.
Badass. She was in the Group B rally car racing league in the early 80s, and was amazing. So
and she was a teenager when she started.
Yeah. But I am someone who
and she really kicked. She won a lot of races and kicked butt.
Yeah, she did really good. So maybe if I can remember, I'll put a link to it in the thing.
I'll find it. Hi, Emma. Hi, Cooper.
Hey, Estelle. So but it got me drawing cars, and I'm not a person I'm not a car guy. I don't really like cars, and I haven't liked drawing cars. But I started to figure out some stuff about them that was really exciting. Like one of the things, like from these two drawings, I figured out that I do mostly, when I draw cars, I make them too narrow looking. Like I think this should come out to a lot more, like it should come out to like there or something to actually look right. And same with this guy. But then like I started really figuring out like the way that the tires sit in the wheel well. Like it just says so much about like what the car is doing. Like this one, the wheel is hanging down low, so you know that like there's no weight on that wheel, even though you can't see the space between the tire and the ground. Oh, you can't even see it on the screen.
I'm slacking on my job. The time lag made me not sure.
See, like the way this tire hangs down, even though you can't see the difference between the wheel and the ground, you can tell that the wheel's not on the ground because of how it's like drooping. Very exciting. Um, yeah.
Hi, Alpha Llama
There's
Llama.
like a guy doing a little drift around the corner. So like these two are some of my best car drawings. I did another one over here that's like a little like a Mini Cooper.
Can you slide it down? Oh, you're doing it.
Yeah. Oh, nice tugboat. Who else was saying that they were filming? Was it Steve Lieber posted that he was near where they were filming some criminal stuff in Portland?
Pippi is also, they're filming Superman by Pippi.
Oh, filming super. That's awesome. That's fun. Yeah, Keith Calvin and Hobbes energy is like exactly right. Like I just love how these cars look like little ticks jumping. Like I got that vibe from this guy right here. It's like a little dude. Yeah, Toth's Hot Wheels stuff was amazing. Hey, Math Raptor, it's good to see you. I've been enjoying seeing your stuff on Kara.
Dylan says one of the last two Transformers movies was shot on a highway bridge about 3 miles from his house.
That's so fun. I don't know if I've ever like, have we ever lived near where they were filming? I don't remember seeing. Like, there's got to be stuff we saw in San Diego.
When I was going to college at SDSU. They were filming Veronica Mars.
Oh, that's right.
And Robert Downey Jr. used to come into the Buffalo Exchange that I worked at.
That's right too. But that's not filming.
No, but he came in acting.
He would come in dressed up, right? Like in disguise.
Yeah, but it was like outlandish disguises that you could tell were disguises. Like one time he came in with a very obvious plastic wig and was dressed up as this metalhead. Let's see. Emma also, for other good news, Emma says that her convention went really well last weekend.
Oh, good.
And tomorrow she's going to Seattle's Cap Hill Pride.
Fun.
Mm-hmm. Keith, though, is not having such a great week.
I don't know.
He hurt his back.
Oh. Man, that's the worst. I like.
It takes so long to
I
heal
hurt
from
I hurt my back when we first moved to town,
Yes.
which was like 7 or 8 years ago now.
Yeah.
And it's still not fixed. It's still all jacked up. What's up, S. Elkins? It's good to see you.
Oh. Yeah. Hi.
Yeah, Neela K20. It's those old usernames will haunt us all forever.
Okay, catching up. Let's see. So Tugboat asks, how'd that last minute cover art job from last week turn out?
It turned out awesome. I'm so stoked on that cover. Um, I can't say what the cover is, but I think I can say that it's like a connected cover. So it was 4 issues that when you put them together will make a single image. Um, yeah, it turned out so good. Like, I was really, really happy with it, especially after like um, just how hard I had to work to get it done in time for them. But everyone seemed to be happy with it. I don't think it'll be very long before it gets announced because they'll be out in October. So it's always but yeah, man, it was kind of stressful. It was one of those covers. I've said this online a bunch of times, but like when I'm working on a painting or something and it starts going really well right out the gate, it stresses me out so much, and it's because I feel like it could go off the rails at any minute, as opposed to when it kind of starts off the rails, then I feel like it could come together at any minute.
But isn't that stressful too?
Um, no, just because that's like
Okay.
where I usually am mentally when I'm
On
working on
a
it.
on a last minute cover job though, and you don't have much time, it seems like I would be I would get stressed out
Yeah,
if it didn't come together as quickly when I need it to.
it's like most stuff has that process, where you have to go through the ugly phases
Mm-hmm.
to get to the pretty phases, and
Hi, Kelly.
hey, Kelly. And I think Mark snuck in here too. Hey,
Yes,
Mark.
hi, Mark. So, um, I had somebody else's good news. Where'd it go? Oh,
See, I'm doing it with this thing too. Like,
is it too narrow?
it's, I don't think, yeah, there's some ratio that I'm just not quite nailing between like the hood and the windshield, kind of. Here's my reference that I'm going off of. I think this is a Datsun, maybe. I don't know.
I like those colors and the stripes,
Yeah.
and that the number is kind of an afterthought.
Trying to get it so it can show that.
Dylan is listening to some music, some dark wave, because of trying to get into his comic, and get the create it. Creating it will have that vibe, that dark wave vibe.
That's awesome. My I was pretty um goth punky in high school, and I was talking to a good friend of mine, Lisa, a couple days ago, and she went to a dark wave club. She's the same age as me, like almost to the day, and she texted me the day after and was like, Tyler, they play our music. Oh yeah, Tugboat. Those Herbie movies were awesome. I wonder. I have not watched one in, I don't even know, probably at least 30 years since I've watched a Love Bug movie. I wonder if they hold up.
Oh my gosh, Keith says that you should paint the EV like this.
That would be tough. The lines are so different.
Yeah, but having it hop up off of the ground like that.
Oh,
Pretty cute.
you mean do like a drawing of it? I thought you were saying
Yeah.
paint it yellow
Oh no no
and
no.
get these like orange and red stripes on there.
Oh maybe that is what Keith was talking about.
Comic is going to be a paranormal magical time.
That does
Ooh.
sound like dark wave music would be a good vibe for drawing. Keith did mean to paint that actual car in those stripes. Pippi says, "Get a rally kit, Tyler."
I actually bought a rally game for the Switch, um, but haven't had much time to play it yet. It is like the 20 minutes or so I spent with it is going to be a very hard game to play. Very technical.
Keith asked me earlier if I had finished Doctor Who, and I did. I totally did finish it. Did
And you
anybody
enjoyed
else
it?
finish it? I really like this Doctor, and there are at least 3 episodes that I really loved.
Did they stay musical throughout?
No,
Okay.
no, and
It was just
I'm
those
glad for
first
them.
couple of them.
Yeah, yeah. There's some really great episodes in there, and I am excited about the next series. There's some stuff that I am ho hum on, but that's true for any series. Oh, Dylan's asking, what pen are you using?
Oh, I'm using this zebra, and I don't know what it's called. It's made by Zebra. It's all written in Japanese. And yeah, I got it off of Jet Pens. It's one of those that is like a kind of a brushy tip, but a little bit more firm. Like it's like a felt tip, but you can do like really nice like thin lines, and with a little pressure, you can do thick lines. I've been enjoying this as a great tool for doing these car drawings.
Oh my gosh, Keith and Cooper are both are talking about my favorite Doctor Who episode of the new series. Yes, 73 Yards was my absolute favorite out of all of them. And then I liked Dot and Bubble too, and I liked Boom. I think it went 73 Yards, Boom, and then Dot and Bubble for me. But because there are some people who whose parents are having a hard time logging onto Disney Plus and will be catching up on Doctor Who soon, I don't want to talk about it too much.
Put this handle in the wrong place.
The Dot and Bubble episode, I really hated the people in there, but then that was by design. And so after I got to thinking about the episode, then I totally turned around on it, and it became one of my favorites just from thinking about the stuff. But
because it was I didn't watch it, but you did tell me a little bit about it. Like the characters were, like the bad guys were extremely unlikable,
yes, yeah,
but the doctor had to save them still or something.
yeah, yeah.
I guess he probably didn't have to, but he's the doctor, so he chose to.
Yeah, he has a soft spot for humans and then humanoids, but especially humans. Tugboat's asking, did you finish that Hellboy on the Stairs commission?
No, I haven't. The yeah, man, my schedule has just been a mess.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I did like today. I was thinking about it, and I was starting to reconsider it. I don't know.
Like redrawing it?
I'm going with a different idea, possibly.
Oh, okay.
The yeah, no, I don't know. I don't have anything more. That's as far as I got with that thought. But
Maybe.
that's on the agenda for this weekend to actually work on that. So I'm gonna.
Oh, okay. Mathraptor says that pen that you're using is called the Zebra Disposable Pen Brush. Extra fun.
There you go. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, Neela. Yes. Um, yeah, I totally, uh, I totally remember who you are. It's your icon did it for me. I hope I pronounced Neela correct. Oh, Keith agrees that the people in the Dot and Bubble episode of Doctor Who made him not like it. Mm-hmm. It was totally intentional. And I agree, Cooper. It was a really good critique of our current culture, or and not just not just but not just now, but for a long time. In some ways. Alpha Llama, that's so funny. The autocorrect changed Doctor Who to Whole Foods. I haven't gotten around to Whole Foods yet, but I'm enjoying the Acolyte so far. Yeah, the last episode of Acolyte got better for me. The bad guy in that, I got excited when he was revealed.
A Dalek.
Oh, Math Raptor says that car above the one you're drawing right now looks very Lupin.
Oh yeah, totally. Didn't he drive? Did he drive a Mini Cooper? That's like none of like this was not. This was inspired by looking at a Mini Cooper rally car, but it wasn't like supposed to be a exact match for one or whatever. Man, I did kind of blow it on the back end of this car. It's more of a fastback style, and I didn't make that back window come out long enough.
Oh, and Emma has been watching The Expanse. I
I like
really
The
enjoyed The
Expanse.
Expanse. Tyler convinced me to watch it with him, and at first it was a little slow for me, but
That was one of those. I read the books before watching the show, and I found that it really helped um,
to read the book
to read
too.
the books first.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true for everybody, but that's just the
I'm
unceasing politics of that
yeah,
series was a little bit confusing.
politics and intrigue are not my escapism. Um and I don't know why I have not really thought about why I got could get into Expanse, could get beyond that and enjoy Expanse. The characters, maybe.
The only thing that I thought between the books and the TV show was that
Yeah.
everyone on the TV show was just gorgeous,
Oh my goodness, yeah.
and like in the books, they weren't all quite so gorgeous. At least I didn't imagine them being quite so gorgeous. The show helped you get through the hatred of the books. That's funny.
the Emma
Yeah, the
hated the.
space horror.
Oh yeah, I do love horror, so that maybe was part of it. The oh my
When
goodness,
Amos took his clothes off. Yep.
the 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 tension um of being in space and when things go wrong. I don't want to give too much stuff away either for and because I don't know where Emma's at in the show, but yeah, that the space horror stuff was my favorite. Emma said, yeah, and when Amos took his clothes off in the one
Yep.
episode, oh my.
Yeah, like they tried that in Star Trek Enterprise. Remember they had all those scenes where they had to get in the sonic showers together for no
That
reason,
was just
and it like
agonizing every time and
was
rub
supposed to
goo
be
all over
hot,
each other.
and
Yeah.
it somehow just was never like fun. But then they do it in The Expanse, and it's like, okay,
Oh
you know.
my. Yeah. Oh, Emma just finished The Expanse.
Um, what's her name? The character with the real thick eye makeup, who's
Uh-huh.
the
Yeah.
rebel leader. What's that character's name?
Ooh.
She's my favorite.
Drummer.
Drummer. Yeah.
I don't know why it came to me all of a sudden.
I think she was my favorite character in the whole thing.
The tough lady that was supposed to be really taller than she was in the show.
The president.
No.
Oh no, the Martian Marine lady.
Yes, yeah, she was my favorite. The president though, I really liked her character as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's awesome too.
Yes. Super hot.
Gunny. Oh, Bobby. Yes, thanks, Emma. Yeah, Bobby's my favorite character. Keith also, drummer is also Keith's favorite character. What? That actor is in the last scene of Sweet Tooth? Really?
Oh no way. I haven't watched the new season of Sweet Tooth.
Oh, but there's a new season. Oh, I was unaware.
We don't have Netflix right now, so
Oh, okay. I did enjoy the show when we had Netflix. Dylan saw Gravity with his dad, and he will never see that movie again.
I don't know what that movie's about.
I forgot.
I haven't seen the final season.
It's a space
yet either.
movie. I thought we saw it. I've seen it.
Hey Mark, have you seen Essex County? I don't know if it's streaming anywhere in the US. I don't know if it's streaming where you are.
There's no Essex County in Australia either.
It's such a bummer. That's one I'm really excited to see. But I don't know when. I think we might finally watch the new Furiosa movie this weekend.
Oh.
If it's streaming anyplace.
It is. That was one of the shows that I proposed just the other night that we watched together. But we didn't have enough time for a whole movie. We would have fallen asleep. It's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, Pippi Lemire really pulls it off. Like when I look at his books, it makes me want to loosen up a little bit and not be quite as precious as I always am. Because just like you said, like the storytelling is sort of the thing. Couldn't get past Gus being 10 but looking 30.
In the comic.
I have read I read the first issue of May's book and have not finished it. But maybe I'll do that this weekend also. That would be nice.
Your weekend's so full, honey.
That's true. I do have a hell of a to read pile going right now too. Kelly says that May's book helped her work out a lot of grief stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like. And then Emma says she was disappointed by the ending. It's like that stuff is all so. Like talking about stuff like grief is so individual. It's very interesting. I think that's one of the big challenges with Lonesome Hunters, to be honest, is that
yeah.
everyone's experience of grief is so different that talking about it is not always a universal language.
Mm-hmm. Even though you have two characters grieving
in different ways,
it's still not gonna speak to everybody. Do you know anything about Little Monsters?
No. Is that a Lemire book? I haven't actually heard of that.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of it either. Emma did enjoy May's books. How it explained and explored grief. It hit her hard, but yeah, the ending, even then, the ending didn't hit quite hard enough for her. There's a nice hardcover, Mark says, of Little Monsters, 13 issues, so it's not very big.
Oh, interesting. I thought there's also that hardcover they did of May's book that is absolutely gorgeous, where it's like a linen cloth cover, and then there's a maze printed on it, and the path through the maze was stitched on in red stitching, like sewn on.
Nice.
It's very, very pretty.
Kelly says, "Good grief," because all Lemire's stuff is pretty griefy. Mark saw that cover you were talking about and said it's gorgeous. All caps. And Kelly too.
Oh man, I've been getting I'm still spending a lot of time on Kara looking at stuff and starting to follow a couple bookbinders on there, and it's making me itch to do some bookbinding again. I was thinking about it a couple months ago. I think I probably talked about it on the stream and just didn't have time. And now I'm like, every time I see them post something, I'm like, oh, I should do something. All I need is
but the rally bug bit you.
Yeah, but then I got bit by the rally bug. This is turning into kind of a cute little sketch.
Yeah.
It's not like an exact good car, but
they customized it more.
But it's okay drawing of it.
I like your dust.
Thank you. There's a actually, let me hit this with a hair
Neela,
dryer.
I'm with you too.
Sorry, I muted Maud in the middle of their sentence.
I agree with Neela. I need to post more on Kara too because I only have the one thing on there. That's it. You can mute.
Mute. Rally cars should have cassette players.
Oh my gosh, what if the tape was what gave the directions? Hard left.
Oh, if it was all timed.
Right 6. Yeah. But it was set to 80s music.
Oh, Mark got the new Pinocchio illustrated by Mignola today.
And was blown away.
That's awesome. Rally cars do have weird stuff to them. Like a lot of them I've seen, like the shifters are like way up almost by their face, like at steering wheel height. And
the emergency brake you were telling me too.
Yeah, the emergency brake too. And they I don't know if anybody doesn't know this about rally car. They drive with a partner who sits there and reads out the directions in like a secret code that's like left 3, 100, which just means like it's a turn to the left a certain amount, and then 100 feet from now is when it happens. Like, I don't know. It's all different for every rally car racer, but it's so weird and cool, man.
It's like thieves can't.
And I actually love 80s hatchback, like little car designs. I think they look really cool.
Oh my gosh. The Neela says that makes me think of that commercial where the GPS is doing the electric slide. The doing the secret directions language set to music, 80s music.
Oh my god, that's what I want, is a rally car directions person who does it like, it's just a slide to the left. You put your hands on your hips.
Pippi said his nephew raced rally cars in the X Games. He destroyed a bunch of vehicles. Oh my goodness, you didn't talk about the audience watching this rally car race.
Yeah, I posted some pics on BlueSky, like in the 80s, like the rally car, just this one, I don't know what you call it, a circuit or whatever. They called it the B group. They raced all on public roads, so so people could just go stand on the road and watch the race without having to buy a ticket or anything. But as a result, like, people would just congregate on the actual road where the guys were racing, and the cars would get like, I mean, they did end up killing people from just people being on the road, but the cars would just regularly get within inches of knocking people's blocks off, going 50 miles an hour through a tiny European town.
So scary.
So scary. It's like watching old rally car races feels like watching like one of those 70s shows, like Death Race 3000 or whatever.
Yes,
like,
but it was real.
But it was real. I'm guaranteed that those movies were inspired by these rally car races.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I was trying to do white highlights, and the gouache that I'm using is too dirty.
Oh.
And so I'm just
Do you need me to rinse out your water?
No, okay. It's not the water. It's the little daub of gouache that I have on my palette. This little thing right here is all filthy.
Dirty.
I wonder if I can clean off my...
Hi, Jordan. Jordan says that you make it look so easy to paint this good.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it. I don't know if I fully agree.
Jordan also says, stop. Oh, there was a good question up here. Or Tugboat says, go for Lonesome Hunters. Mm-hmm. Tugboat says that he could see Steve Buscemi as Howard in the Lonesome Hunters movie or TV show.
I guess I could kind of see that. I don't know. I told the story a bunch of times, but the very first inspiration for Lonesome Hunters was a public service campaign against domestic violence with Patrick Stewart as doing posters. and he was just standing there looking like an old guy, looking very stern, and holding a sign or something that said like "Stop Domestic Violence" or some shit. And I guess I shouldn't say some shit. It's something cool like that. And and then I kind of started making up a story about it. So I always pictured him as being played by Patrick Stewart, but doing like doing a totally different character than like Picard or whatever, because Howard is never in control of his shit.
Pippi's voting De Niro.
De Niro might be able to do it. I don't know. I haven't actually seen a thing that De Niro was in a long time that I liked.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I liked his stuff he did when he was younger a lot. But yeah, I haven't seen anything where I was like excited about him for a long time. I guess I do love seeing him talk shit about Donald Trump. Like that's always fun.
I think Patrick Stewart has burned so far into my brain that, and for so long, I'm having a hard time thinking of anybody else who might be good. And I don't watch enough shows with teenagers to know of
Anybody to play Lupe?
Yeah, any good actors for Lupe.
Bob Hoskins. I don't remember who Bob Hoskins is. I gotta look him up.
Look it up. Oh, the guy from
Roger Rabbit. That might be kind of good, actually.
Yeah. Danny DeVito would look cool with a sword.
That would be pretty great.
Neela says that that their town has a race called To the Crack and Back, where people have to buy a 500. Well, wait to find out what the crack is. Where people have to buy a car for $500 or less, and then drive it to the Grand Canyon and back. That's the crack.
That's pretty great.
So now their town has a few Mad Max looking cars in it.
We have
Neela, I spaced on your pronoun. I will look it up right now so I make sure that I say your pronoun correct.
We here in town we have mud drags. But I've never been to it because they're so friggin' loud. Like I don't think I would enjoy it.
I did good. Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I don't care for the it's either.
No, I wouldn't like it for myself either. Well, because your pronoun's he and mine's they, but yeah, I've met some teenagers that use it, and I will definitely use it if that person tells me that that's what they want, and that's who they are. But that race sounds fun. and seeing Mad Max cars driving down the street also sounds fun.
There we go. This is a little bit dark. I think that looks a lot better. Maybe a hairdryer.
Okay. That's one of
Thanks.
That's one of the perfect
Bring back the
uses
tape.
for splatter is like a scene where a bunch of dust is being thrown around.
Yep, that's true. Yeah, I need to do, maybe next week I'll make a point to do like more of a finished piece. I've been doing a lot of sketchbook stuff recently.
For comic book cool down?
Yeah. This now I'm using some acrylic ink to try to get actually some white highlights because my gray highlights were not doing it for me.
Oh, yeah. Mark says, on the topic of Lonesome Hunters, he was thinking about how the series so far only spans a few days. So
yeah.
At this point in it, you're talking about the past now.
Oh yeah.
It's become a period piece set in the pandemic, Mark says.
No, that's a good point, actually.
And everywhere they've gone, no one's worn a mask.
Not true.
Oh, really?
There's some that's been scattered.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, there's been people with masks.
I totally forgot.
That's a little bit better. I was flipping through the sketchbook. Actually, we should flip through it a little bit. Let me hairdryer this though real quick.
Dylan says he got his first lino cut kit yesterday and he's so excited to use it.
Oh, that's cool. That looks really fun. So I don't know. I'm very happy with this sketchbook. I always feel like when the sketchbooks get real kind of like wrinkly and puffed up, then I'm doing real good.
Yeah. It makes it more tactile.
So like this was a reference that I had for forever.
You started it with Harrow County, didn't you?
I think I might have started it before then.
Oh.
And it's a little bit reductive, clearly, but typically for men's and boys' clothes, they are fastened, what is this, left over right? Yes. And women and girls get the opposite. Don't know why that was so important to me, but it was something I felt I had to remind myself about. Oh my gosh, Mark, I hope not. Because she's going to be a little ways in the future.
You hope it doesn't take you that long to finish it?
Yeah, I hope it doesn't take me that long to finish it. I like this little spaceship. I think this was inspired by some Jack Kirby stuff.
Oh.
Just some random stuff. Maybe, I don't know if I can actually do like a real tour.
Oh, is there stuff in there you can't show?
There's like some work stuff here that I can't show yet. But like, here's some thinking about Lonesome Hunters Library Edition cover.
Oh yeah, thanks, Keith. Yeah, everybody like the episode if you like it.
Is that a sad cat? This guy? Are you talking about this guy? Did I do this on stream? I might have done this on stream a million years ago. I think I did this from a photo of like a figure drawing website where they would give you a photo and show it for a set time.
Oh.
These are fun. I think these were me just drawing shapes and then turning them into faces. But there's some I think there's some fun line weights in here that like that kind of line weight with the really thick and thin variation.
Is that a nib?
Find really appealing. No, this is actually I think the same zebra pen I was using today.
Oh, okay.
And then this was one of my very first frisket tests. There's some guy wearing a bird mask. I don't know what that's about. I think this was me looking at some Jillian Tamaki stuff. Some more Lonesome Hunters sketch stuff. Okay, hold on.
You gotta check before you show.
This was working out the Harrow County Library Edition. These were like some other options. I have more tight sketches somewhere else, but I was trying to figure out how the slipcase and the book would look. This is the better choice though. Here's a blank page. We did this on the live stream.
Yeah, I remember that.
This was like Tom Waits that I thought turned out interesting. A lot of very fun brush texture stuff going on there. A little Command Andy.
Command Andy.
Commandy. Playing with some microns here.
I like that pumpkin.
Pretty good pumpkin. We did this on stream. This was a pretty good Miles O'Brien and like a passable Quark, but not a great Quark. Yeah, Tom Waits. Did I say Tom Waits? Did I call him something else? I wouldn't be surprised if I called him something else. These were on stream.
Yeah.
I don't know if I talked about this though. Well, PJ Harvey Again, not a great likeness, but an okay drawing. I like it.
I like the pink, pinky purple.
This one though, I really like. I posted this on Kara.
Yeah.
The Iggy Pop is just so fun to draw, and like I really am happy with like the pencil textures in here. Like I find that really satisfying.
Yeah, Emma, he did draw those while we were watching DS9.
Yeah, although I do usually like I do that a lot where we'll watch a show and I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna draw a character from the show, but I have to pull up a photo of them on my
Yeah.
phone so that I can actually have some consistent.
Because they're not on screen the entire time.
It's a pretty good little chicken.
Oh, that is a good chicken. A little rooster.
Little cottage. Man, look at this. The that duotone or the shading stuff is not staying at all because the paper got wrinkly. This is like lifting up.
Sorry, honey, I talked over you. That was rude. I just got super excited to see Rudak.
Hey, Rudak. It's kind of just a half-assed sketchbook tour. Mostly I was drawing this card today.
Oh, you want to show the comic that they asked about last week, the Tulip Pants one?
This was
wait, there's a second Tulip Pants comic we were supposed to show off too. The one you did.
This is the one Ma did, where me and Ma tell Tula to stay. Stay, Tulip Pants. Be a good girl while we go get lunch. And then Tula's sad. I know what they're really doing without me. And we're out and we're playing ball and we're sniffing each other's butts. And Maud's peeing on a tree.
As I do.
And then Tula says, how come I can't go have fun? So, interpretive reading of that one. I hope you like that.
I liked it. You know what? I might have put your
comic.
I might have put your I might have boxed yours away with inventory.
Oh, that's a bummer, Emma. I don't keep a sketchbook as like seriously as I probably should, but I definitely I definitely do enjoy using it when I do use it. Yeah, I wish there was a good digital illustration thing where just that would let you save the artwork and let you like peruse it. Because I think one of the like I got this sort of from doing bullet journaling, but one of the huge things with having a sketchbook is just going back and looking at it and sort of taking some time to think about what you did in there. I think that's a huge part of the value. And digital stuff, like, and you all know how it is. It's like digital stuff just kind of disappears into folders.
Yeah, it's true. But I still prefer to draw digitally.
Yeah. You rock it too.
Thanks. I'm getting better all the time.
Yeah, digital tools, Emma, are like super helpful. I just wish there was a better way to like organize stuff. Although it does occur to me that you could just send out digital sketches and put them in a book and do a little print on demand book.
I could,
and then have a cool little book of sketches. That would be actually pretty fun. Just at the end of the year, grab them all.
See the progress. Neela says he hasn't been using a paper sketchbook in years because of their arm problems. I wind up only drawing when I need to work on specific pieces. And then semicolon a semicolon.
That's a weepy face. All right, well, I think that'll do it, everybody. Just remember, think about rally cars and rally car races, and think about how cool and fun they are, and how scary they are.
If you're standing on or in the road.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, like the stream and stuff, and Lisandro says, "Well, folks, Tyler, thanks for the company and drawing yourself from Uruguay. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm glad you're here." Yeah, I hope everyone's week gets a lot better, and I hope everyone has a great weekend. And then tell the people you love how much you love them. Don't forget that. That is important. And I love all you guys. All right.
Bye,
see
everybody.
You later.